Okay, so we've got a 3-star puzzle today, and I'm a little bit sick, so I might just speak a bit softly. But we've got Chaos Construction, Arrows and Region Sum by Visumation. And let's jump in. I did look over the rules, and it's very interesting. So we have this 11 by 11 grid, and this is what we're told. Place the digits 1 to 9 in every 3 by 3 box, which have to be located by the solver. Digits cannot repeat in a row or a column. Okay. They cannot repeat in a row or column, but you notice how it doesn't mention that the digits 1 to 9 must appear in every row and column. Obviously, there's 11 rows and 11 columns, so that's not going to be possible. Also, when we discover our boxes could look something like this, and then in column 1, we will not have the digits 1 to 9, clearly. But this would still be a valid solution, assuming that everything else works. A cell with an arrow indicates how many cells in the direction pointed to belong to regions, not including itself. Okay, so if this is a 2, it means that of these 3 cells, 2 of them belong to regions. It doesn't say anything about whether it's 2 distinct regions or only 1 distinct region. It doesn't matter. Additionally, if the digit X is placed in a cell with an arrow, let's go back to 2, then the digit X steps away in the direction pointed to must be either X plus 1 or X minus 1. Cells outside the regions are counted towards steps. Okay, so maybe a better example would be to look here. If this were a 4, then whether or not, well, I guess in this case that's a bad example because there's 4 cells. Let's make this a 4. Okay, whether or not these 4 cells are actually region cells, it doesn't matter. I'm going to count 4 steps, and I'm going to put a consecutive number here, which is either 3 or 5. Oops. Okay, that makes sense. And then box borders divide the blue line into segments with the same sum. Each blue line must visit at least 2 different regions. Digits separated by a black dot or a 1-2 ratio. That's just a crop key dot. And I think they mean cells outside regions do not contain digits. Okay, so this should be quite fun. So if digits outside regions do not, if cells outside regions do not contain digits, then well, that's fine. But I think what I was more trying to get at is that every cell with an arrow must contain a digit. I think that's just basically given in the rules. So I'm going to start color coding these regions, and we're just going to put in different colors for all of them, and then we will think about which ones are going to overlap. But these are all region cells. This one is obviously very constrained. It's 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, or 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to put that in. This one immediately has to be a 4 just from the 1, 2, 3 triple. So we get our first digit. And all I'm doing is just looking at how many cells is actually available. This one obviously can't be a 1 because it already sees at least 2. And actually, if it was a 3, then this would be 6. And that cannot be 6 because it only has space for 5. So that is going to be a 2. This well, I'm not sure what that is off the top of my head. That's a 1-3 pair, very nice. But I mean, it's obviously either a 1 or a 4. I mean, 1 seems quite unlikely. Oh, and actually it can't be a 1 anyway, because then I'd have to put a 2 right here. Got to remember all the rules. So that is going to be a 4, which just means of these 4 cells, 3 of them are going to be colored in. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is 1, 3, or 5. 1 is not possible. Actually, I nearly forgot. 2 steps away. It has to be a 3 or a 1, and 1 is not possible because 1 would mean that I put a digit here, which means that this is a region cell, and then we've immediately violated the count, right? The quota, we've exceeded the quota. So that is going to have to be a 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a 4 or a 2 right there. This is another region. Again, I'm using different colors. This is, well, it could be a 3 by count, but it can't be a 3 by Sudoku. It can't be a 4 by Sudoku. So 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That satisfies the consecutivity rule. Consecutivity? I'm not sure actually if that's right. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That does not work. Okay, so that's either 5 or 7. Let's think. I mean, we might as well just pencil mark this one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, no, only up to 4. If that's a 1, I need a 2 there, which would make that a 4. If that's a 1, I would need a 2 there. Okay, we can think a bit about our boxes now. So this blue box, it can only grow a maximum of 1 cell in this direction. So it has to grow up to here. Sorry, I was thinking about this 3 again, but I think we'll come back to that later. So it has to at least grow up to there, and that is part of the blue. Over here, we do also have something interesting happening because of the rule that every region sum line must visit at least 2 regions. So whatever this region is, this red region, it has to grow this way because it can only grow at most 1 in that direction. But now it's filled up 2, and now this has to be a different region. And I can already see it's going to be blue because now it has to grow 3 cells in that direction. So, wait a second. No, that is blue. So that is blue. I thought I had nearly proven that these have to be blue, but I don't think I did that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So now we have that in 2 different regions. I mean, look, pink is either green or yellow. It has to go one of those ways. This could do many things. We can color that in red. So only 1 more of these. We can color these in for the 4. I forgot about that. So we have a blue region there. Let's call this, even our colors are kind of getting a little bit out of hand over here. I really want these to remain distinct as much as possible. So that blue is growing over there. This orange is growing there. This also needs to be something, but I don't know what color to make this. Oh gosh, because it's just going to clash with everything. Maybe I'll make that orange, and I'll make this green. Actually, I'll make it pink. Actually, I'm gonna make it blue, and I'm gonna make this pink. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a 3 or a 5. Now I'm trying to see where this blue grows there. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 3 or a 5. We can still put a 5. We can't put a 3. 1 would just put 1 there, and then it would say that none of those are regions. I mean, it would put a 2 here, sorry. Well, yeah, but we already knew that. I was going to say that blue and pink have to be different regions because they're 4s, but we already know that. Because we know blue can't reach there. We just don't know if blue goes this way or up this way. And for all these to be colored in for a 7, then we would have to have something like this. I have a big old tower of boxes right there. And I suppose that is not a problem. Oh, but this is a 2. Oh gosh. So it we know it only sees 2. Sometimes I'm a bit slow. So that makes that a 1 and a 3. I don't know how long it took me. I'm just getting a feel for the rules. Okay. But that's good. We make some progress. This is a 2. This is a 3. 1, 2. So only 1 more is colored in. And because this is a 3, that means this is a complete box. we actually get a free box. Well, let me color this in first, because now this becomes pink and that becomes pink. And now actually all of these become pink, because we know now that it's going to grow up that way. And these become blue, but I'm going to change it to a different color just for sake of variety. And that's blue. This is orange. Whoops, that we will make, we'll make it green. Okay. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 looks good. We actually get 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's satisfied. We're gonna indicate empty space with this gray color. This one we have the 1. Now let's not make the same mistake. That means this cannot grow down. It has to grow up like that, and this is empty space. 3, a 2, or a 4. Right, and this region, some line is crossing into 2 regions. This cannot be 7 anymore, because this cell is out. So that is 5. It agrees with the 4, and then we need 2 of these 3 cells to be region cells. But that means something, right? Because if this was a region cell, then all 3 of these would be region cells. And if this was a region cell, then neither of these would be able to be region cells. So it has to look like this. And because we have the pink there, which is blocking it from growing in that direction, it grows in that direction, and that's our box. These are unreachable. This became a 3. 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's no longer possible. We'll put it 2, 3. Okay. This is now in the same box, so it becomes a 2 as that 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's just look at all our arrows again and make sure things are correct, and make sure I'm not overlooking any clues again. Got 1, we've seen it, we've drawn. Right, we've done the steps, the consecutive rule, and the count rule. I don't know what to call it. We've done consecutive and count. 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 This one still needs to be done. And we don't know, huh? We don't know. I don't think so. We know that... Well, we know a bit about this. We know that it looks like this, at least. And then we don't know if it... I think we do, because if it goes here, then there won't be space for another box into which this region, some line, can enter. So that's going to be a full region, and this is going to be a full region right here. And we'll make this, I think, pink. Now this goes into 2 regions. Okay, and I immediately noticed this. 1, 2, 3, 4 is out. So I noticed this earlier, that this would have to be at least a 5. But right here, the region some line is only in 1 cell, so it can't be more than 9. So it is 9. Now this has to make 9. Okay, how do you make 9? I think you do 1, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4. And that's well, you 1, 2, 6. I guess there's a few ways to make it. 1, 3, 4, 3, 5, 1, 2, 6. 1, 4 doesn't work. I think there's 3 ways to do it. But I guess we'll come back to that then. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's pencil that in. And what about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can put some stuff in here. It can't be 6 because then I would need a 4 here. So it's 7, 8, or 9, and then this is 5, 6, or 7. And what's going on up here? This green box is growing, means that these are out. And how many more do we need? We need 1 more. Somewhere up here. Oh, it will be determined by this. And I'm just looking, so we already have 1. And then this will give us, well, that's going to be impossible, because then we'll get 4. So it's either going to be this to give us 2, well, to give us 3 in total, or this to give us 2 in total. Wait, but that doesn't work, because then I put a 2 here. Huh, that's funny. If that was a 2, 1, 2, then I put a digit here. It doesn't matter what it is. Well, it'll be a 3, and then it forces the box to look like this, which then gives me more than 2. So this is going to have to be 3, and this has to look like this. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 is in there. Okay. I'm glad that worked out. Cool. So I think we've drawn all our boxes, which is quite cool. And I see we get some information about 5s and about 4s. I don't know if I should be doing all these pencil marks. 1, 2, 3. Is a 2 or a 4? Cool, would you look at that? Very nice. Let's hope that's correct. I mean, I guess we won't know until the end of the puzzle. But anyway, that's a 3. So what did we say about our making it a 9? If it has a 3 in it, then it could be 2 and 4 like that, or it could be 1, 3, 5, which would be 1 and 5 like that. Okay. We have another 9 over here. This is all the same region sum line. So this is a 7. Very nice. And now we have a triple over here, which is going to include 6. So we have 6, 8, and 9. So 6 comes out, which means 8 comes out from there. So now we have either 2 plus 5 equals 7, or 2 plus 7 equals 9. Well, I don't really want to pencil mark the 7 like that. Okay. I don't know what this is going to equal. this has to equal 9. It's not 6, 3. It's not 7, 2. It has to be 8, 1. Or 5, 4. Or 5, 4. Of course, but not in that order. Then I've got a 3 over here. I'm just looking if it could be anything. And then I've got another one here. Okay, so I honestly kind of want to just think about. I mean, yeah, let me do it now. So ways to make 9. I'm just gonna pencil mark it in here. 1, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 6. 1, 4 doesn't work. Okay, and then from 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, that's the same thing. 2, 5, 2 doesn't work. 2, 6, 1 we already have. Cool. Okay, so that's the ways you can make 9. I just wanted to confirm that. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's a bit premature because we don't know that any of these combinations definitely can't include one specific number, for example. Then it would help us narrow this down. Like if we knew it couldn't include a 2, but we don't actually know that. We just know 2 can't go there, and 2 can't go here, but that doesn't mean anything. So here's another one. This is not 5, 4. It's not 7, 2. So it is going to be 6, 3. Or 8, 1 as well. Six, 3 or 8, 1. This 9 knocked that out, so that became a 7 and a 5. Okay, and what do we have remaining here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 9. 9 is not there. 9 is here. I'm just going to do a little pencil mark like that. Okay. 6, 8, 9. This can't be 6, 8, or 9. So what are the options for this? 1 and 3. One and 3. That makes sense, I suppose. Okay. Let's do some Sudoku, maybe. 7 is down here. Well, we know it's not there. Right, it's a bit weird playing Sudoku like this. It's quite interesting. Let's see what else we have. We've got 2 down there. We've got 2 up there. 2s. Here's some pressure. There's a 3. Very nice. 3, 3. 3's over here. I'm going to pencil mark it in because we've also got the 5, so there's hope for a triple. 3 is in one of those 3 spots. Four is up there, doesn't mean much. 5. 5 is here. Sixes don't have any. So don't have to worry about them. Isn't that nice? Sevens. Nearly thought we had a digit there, but ones can still go up here as well. So we don't. And then 9. Didn't get the position, but we know it's on the the region sum line. But it can't go there. That's kind of funny. Okay. So that's a 6-8 pair. So what is this? This is at least 12. Well, it's at least 13, I suppose. And if it's not 13, the next lowest going to be is 15. I mean, it's not like huge numbers. Like, it's going to be difficult to hit that. So it doesn't really constrain anything very much. So where do we go from here? Let's think more about these region lines that we haven't looked at. I mean, there's this one. Did we constrain anything on our existing 9 region line? I don't think we did. No, I don't think so. Three and 5. Okay, it can't be 1, 3, 5, this one, because neither 3 nor 5 can go in these two positions. So it would either be 1, 2, 6, works quite easily in a couple ways, or 2. 2, 3, 4 does not work either, because this column cannot take a 2, 3, or a 4, so it is 1, 2, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 6, and we actually get a digit out of that, which is the 4. So that's quite cool. And we actually get a pair. We get a 3, 5 pair. Wow. Okay. One, 2, 6, 3, 5. I don't think that one's under too much pressure. Okay, I wanted to look at this one because it also has a 1-cell segment, and it has a 2-cell segment that has a 3 in it already. So if I think about this quickly, the problem is this box is not very constrained. So this could be, so 3, 1 is not possible. 3, 2 is possible, right? But that can't be 5. So 3, 3 is not possible. 3, 4. 3, 4 is possible, and that's a 7. Well, okay, so we immediately know it's 7, 8, or 9, which is good. Seven. How do you make a 7? 6 and 1. 6 and 1, 3, 4, and 5 and 2. Okay, 3 and 4, 5 and 2. So that could be 6 and 1 to give us this, to give us a 7. Okay, so could be. Maybe we need to do a little bit more Sudoku right now. This is, it's a long segment, but that's also kind of long, so I'm not sure that's gonna get us anywhere. 1, 3, 9s are there. 2, 5, 3, 4. Okay. These are all just this is 7, 8, 9, is it? 7, 8, 9, and then we'll just indicate that 9 can't go there. Where do we need to look? What do we need to look at? Okay, guys, it is the next day. We took a bit of a break. It was getting late. We're going to come back. We're at 60 minutes. We're going to see if we can wrap up this puzzle. I mean, not even wrap it up, but just have... We need a second breakthrough here, basically. We've just been trapped for the last, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So let's look with some fresh eyes this morning and see if we can spot our next move. Let's try and be methodical about it. So I'm going to start in the bottom right corner, and I'm going to think about all the information that I have here. I'm going to work around in a spiral pattern like this. That's my plan. One, 3, 6, 8. So what is happening here? I'm supposed to make a number which is unknown, but I think I remember it was 17, 18, or 20. I have 1, 3, 6, 8 in this row that I need to put. This one can only be 1 or 3, so this I can't use 1 and 3 here, but I'm never going to use 1 and 3. If the 3 is here, it's right there, and it's a 3, 6 to give me 9. 3, 6, 1, 8. 3, 6, 8. Six, 8 can never go there. 1, 6. 6, 8. We used all the arrows, I know that. I don't know what else to do with this square. I mean, what can this cell be? This cell can be anything. I mean, I know, look, 6 and 8 has to be used up here, right? One and 6, 1 and 8. 6 and 8. Sorry, I was looking up here for a second, but 6 and 8 has to be used here because it's either 6, 3, 8 or 8, 1, 6. We just don't know about the 1 and the 3, but we know 6 and 8 are used up there. So what can this be? It can be 1. It can be 3. It can be 4. It can be 5. And that's it. Cool. You see, that's just not what I would consider to be useful information. It's really not. 1, 3, 4. We don't have 3s and 4s. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. I think I got a digit. I mean, it doesn't really help me that much, but that has to be a 3, right? Actually, maybe it does help me, but wait. It definitely would help me, but wait a second. Why can't this be a 3? Oh, we did math yesterday, and we said that the sums just don't work out if I make that a 3. I'm going to have to trust that, because this might be my only breakthrough. And it's just noticing that these can't be 3 because I need to make 9. And I can't do 6 and 3 for some reason. I mean, look, I don't know why. Oh, I can't. What am I talking about? There's already a 3 there. So I can't put 3s here. This can't be a 3. Okay, guys, we're going to move forward with this. I hope I'm not wrong. And what that means is now we're just going to blow up, guys. So let's hope that let's hope this is correct, and work on the assumption that Fresh Eyes has given me the ability to do amazing things today. Okay. Just want to make sure that I do all my carry forward all of the new digits. Okay. Right, this one, I knew there was something else. So 6 is there. Fantastic. Fantastic. So the 8 comes out. That's 1 and 6. And this is 7. So that's a 4. And that's a 7. 7 comes out. 4's not there. Seven's one of these 2 cells. I feel like I'm just my brain's still switching on right now. I suppose that's going to be 1, 4, 5, and 8. It can be any of those options. And we know the sum is 7. So 4's not going to work because I'd need a 3. 8 is too large. 5 I would need a 2, and for 1 I would need a 6. This is still either 4, 5 giving 1, 6, or 8, 1 giving 5, 2. Wait, but if that's 8, 1, this has to be 5. Okay. Gosh, I don't know if I just want to be careful about this because I really, really, really don't want to get to the end of the puzzle and realize that I've botched it. So this is the only place for a 4. It's just, when you come back a day later, and now I can't think, I just feel like I need to re-justify all of my pencil marks, but, you have to just trust yourself, don't you? You have to trust yourself. 1, 6, we're flying. We're absolutely flying. Fives, we get a 5 there. We get a 4. We get a 1. 1's come out. We're doing incredible things. We just need to make sure that we stay on track here. That's a 5. That's a 9. Very good. 3, 4, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9s. We do not know the order. I wanted to look at this region sum. We do get the 17. So we need to make 11 from 2. I can do 7 and 4. I can do 7 and 4. What else can I do? 3, 6, 9, 2. So it would be 9, 2, it would be 8, 3, it would be 7, 4, it would be 5, 6. Well, it has to be 4, 7 then. Okay, so that comes out, that's a 2. And this, we know, I nearly pressed 1, but it's not 1, it is 5. Okay. The ones came out. We knew this line had... Okay. Yep, we made a mistake, guys. We made a mistake. We were still right at this point. Guys, I know this is a bit bad, but I've only ever done a couple of 3-star puzzles. Okay, so our pencil marks were wrong over here. No, they weren't wrong. I just didn't see this. Yeah, you see, I did confusing pencil marks there. Okay, let's backtrack, guys. We're gonna continue from here. I think it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. We still got this column. We've got this 5, 9. Okay, so we still have the 7, 4 down here. We still have this 7, 4. And we said this was a 5, right? Okay, no, we're fine. I'm gonna keep going. 1, 8, 4, 7. Okay. This can't be 5. That is the 9 because of this. The 2 is not there. Okay. I think we've made a couple big strides, and now we need to slow down again, just check everything, and then proceed when we are ready. One's not there. One is up here. So this is 3 or 5. Well, it can't be. Can't be 3 or 5. And if that can't be the 1, then it's not 1, 3, 5. It has to be 1, 2, 6. Which means this is... Did not need to delete the color. That's going to be 1, 6, and that's going to be 2. And then we get a bunch of digits. Very nice. We have a 7 up here. That becomes a 5. Let's just check our Sudoku right now. The 6 came out. 6, 9, 2, 7. 7s, 3s, that's a 3. Yeah, I think that's fine. 1-6 pair makes that a 2. There's a 1-6 pair. The 2 takes the 2's out of there. So 2 goes there. 1 is here somewhere. 6 can be anywhere there. Okay, let's quickly run through some Sudoku. I think probably be a good time for that. Ones look fine to me. 2, we've got a 2 right there. 3s. 3, see, I didn't pick that up. 3 and 5. 3s are done. 4s are going to be somewhere here. We can pencil mark that, why not? 4 is here. 4 is there. 4, 5. 5 is here somewhere. And that is the last 5 that we need. Our 6s are very sparse at the moment. And I fear we don't have much that we can say about 6s. 7. I don't want to go too crazy with the pencil marks. 7, we can pencil mark 7 here. It's only 2 possibilities. Ooh, we only have 1 8. Pencil mark that, by the way. That's 8 9 pair with this one. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 or 9 in that cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, 6 is taken, my bad, by this pair. This cell can be 4, 8 or 9. We did reveal the 4 7 here. Four, 6, 8, 9. It says it has to be a 4 or a 6. Because 8 and 9. But 6 doesn't work either. We cannot put any of those in there, so that is going to be the 4. That's 8, 9. And then here we have 4, 5, and 7. But 4 is not there, and 5 is not there. That becomes a 6. So we don't yet know the composition of this segment over here. We nearly do. Seven can go here in this column. Okay, maybe should we pencil like this? Maybe 8, 9, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Six is not there. 2 is not there. Actually, 2 has to be here, I've just noticed, because 2 cannot go there. 6, 8, 9, 4, 5, 7. Okay. Do we have all of our 2s now? Yes, we do. Well, I guess we can think about this. So the sum here is 6 plus 6 is 12, and then plus either 8 or 9 is 20 or 21. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah, I suppose you can't do a 21. Okay, it's 20 or 21, this region sum line, so this needs to equal 20 or 21. From 3, we don't know anything for sure of what appears on this line, but you know, 4 and 5 is going to make it difficult. If we didn't have the 7 here, so if the 7 wasn't here, if we had 4, 5, that would be 9. It would be impossible. So the 7 has to be there. The 7's not here. If we had 7 and 4, that would be 11. Then we could make 20 with the 9. Okay, so that does work. So I'm not sure that we can. I'm not sure that we can figure out anything more than that then, because 4 and 7 is the lowest, right? But still, with 4 and 7, I can make 20, provided that's a 9. Four and 7. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, I think we'll have to look somewhere else then. That's a 1, 6. That's a 1, 6. All our other region sum lines are complete, pretty much. I mean, they're pencil marked, right? Okay. Maybe we can go back to Sudoku then. Wait, but actually, what about 5 and 7? Well, yes, that'll also work with the 8. Yeah, no, I suppose either one works. Yeah. Okay. Twos are done. Threes are done. Fours. It's just this one. but we do not know, unfortunately. We do not know. Okay. Fives again, just this box. Sixes, they're still quite sparse. I think I need to look at this. I need to adjust the way that I look at this Sudoku. And think more about the rows and the columns, like 6 in this column, right? It has to go either there or there. It's only spots for it. It's a full column, this one, you see, it's 9 cells. It's a full Sudoku column. So the 6 is either there or there, but I don't know. And I don't want to pencil mark it all willy-nilly and just kind of make a mess. There's our solitary 8. Yeah, you know what I'm not doing properly. Just go column by column and row by row and look like this one. I need 6s, 8s, and 9s. Okay, can't have a 6, can't have a 9. You see, and we get a digit, right? That's what I'm not doing. Just because I'm getting thrown off by this weird, I guess, chaos. Okay, so let's change our approach a little bit. What did I do? I removed the 7. I put the 7 in here. Okay, cool. So I get the 4, I get the 5, I get the 7. You see, just needed to adjust my vision a little bit. So I think we said now, in the case that this is 4 and 7, which is the minimum, this has to be 9, and then this has to be 6, 8. Yes, to make 20. All right, let's go. You see, now, you've got to notice this, right? Well, not that, but this, that now we have a full row. And you don't see it immediately because you're like, well, there's gaps, whatever. But no, these gaps don't require digits, so we have 8 out of 9 digits. So we can place a 8. And right here we have a digit, we have a 1. Just looking at the column. So I think we're learning a little bit. We're learning a bit about this, these chaos construction puzzles. Let's go. Did it. Okay. We'll just have to have a little bit of, give ourselves a bit of grace for the error we made and then using the solution checker to get through that. But it's a 3-star puzzle. I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway. Cool puzzle. Really liked it.